What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. We're on our way to Kentucky Lake. Gonna launch down in Paris. I gotta go by ACS and get my live well pump figured out. It hasn't been pumping. It worked great the first tournament. The second tournament wouldn't turn on, so I don't know. Hoping it's just a fuse or something. I can't really get the fuse out. We're gonna just take a quick look at it. But we got kind of some storms. I mean, look off in the distance. We're driving into it. I know of North Calvert City, they were talking about some hail and all that stuff, but looks like I'm going to get a little bit wet. But it's supposed to push out down here for a couple days. Gonna try to get on the ledge deal. It's that time of year where these fish are getting out off of the bank, and they're finally pulling some current. You know, the lake level's up. It's like 359 3/4. It's close to, it was at 360, but it's falling slowly. But yeah, like look at that. Definitely not what you want to be fishing into. We're driving into it. Hopefully by the time they get done looking at the boat, this will all be gone. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna get out there and do some offshore idling, and you know, I'm hoping I see some dots. I'm hoping I saw some lightning over that way. I'd like to find some schools of bass. Got a BFL. This is BFL practice. BFL's this weekend. Coming down here early. I gotta go back. Kids are getting their wisdom teeth removed, so I'm gonna do my practice before, like several days before the tournament, instead of coming down, you know, right up to the tournament. So hopefully what I find next couple days will still be working during the tournament. That's the plan. You know, it's supposed to be 80 next couple days, 66 right now, and that's what they need down here at the lake to get those fish offshore. Get in those, get on those ledges and stuff. Is some warmer days, warmer water temperatures, pulling current. Which they've got the current. It's been running about 60,000, and that's kind of when those fish start set up. 60,000 is kind of that magic number. So we've got that. You know, we got some warmer temperatures coming. Hopefully, I can find something. I've never really got down here when it's just starting to happen. It's always been like July and stuff, after the schools are already busted up and they're smart and they've been chewed on a bunch of times. So hopefully we'll find some dumb fish that are really aggressive and experience the offshore ledge bite in Kentucky Lake. We'll see you on the water. We made it to the lake, man. It's noon, guys. Hung out at ACS. They got my live well pump fixed. It was just a switch came unglued, no big deal, but had to take some stuff apart to find out what the problem was. Just troubleshooting, you know. It's like when you're troubleshooting, you always hope it's something simple, but sometimes you got to go through a bunch of different things to figure out what that simple thing is. The storms have pushed through, man. We had some thunder and lightning in it, freaking dumped. It's kind of changing my mindset a little bit. I don't know, hanging out there with the boys up at ACS, you know, people throwing around ideals and stuff, but I got a couple little juice holes to go check out. But I think I'm gonna go try some shallow stuff just for at least a couple hours. Because the lake is up and we got overcast conditions. I thought, man, you know, spinnerbait, maybe, you know, flipping some heavy Texas rig and some bushes and stuff, throw a frog, buzzbait, that kind of stuff. So I got a couple places I'm gonna go check out and see if I can make that happen. But I do want to stay focused on this ledge deal. That's what I came down here to do, is to figure out these ledge fish. And we're gonna definitely dedicate the biggest part of this trip to the ledge fishing deal. But for now, I think we're gonna go take advantage of this rain, and hopefully the thunder and stuff and lightning didn't screw this fish up, because sometimes those shallow fish, they turn off. So if I don't catch any, I can just blame it on the weather, right? That's what we do as fishermen, blame it on something else. It's not that we suck, it's just other factors within the environment that are keeping the fish from biting. But I gotta eat this sandwich. My daughter made some. My daughter's a super baker. She makes some really good cookies, which is not good because I don't need no cookies in the house. Trying to get rid of that stuff, but we're gonna put her on pad and we're gonna run around. We're gonna have fun. Life is good, man. God is good. God is great, and He gives us chocolate cake or cookies and things like that. Let's go with a life.
Ain't nothing back here. All right, we went down this little stretch, flipping, and I mean, had one bite and that's it. Now we're gonna go down with a spinnerbait real quick before we get out of here. But I did change weights. You know, I was throwing like an ounce and a quarter, and then I switched to a 3/8, just a little bit up here after I'd fished a bunch of really good looking stuff. So I am gonna reflip that stuff, see if it was just falling too fast. I don't want to spend much time in here. I want to get out of here. There's so much to look at on this lake that you don't want to blow it all in one little area. So we're gonna just kind of move down this bank really quick, just throw it the best looking obvious stuff and move on. Caught me one. There we go. Flipping that bush right there. Line, that sucker took off too. Moving on to another spot. We flipped a bunch of bushes and stuff, and you know, got one in the boat and had one more bite, and that's it. I don't know if the lightning and thunder and all that kind of messed up the shallow fish, but I didn't want to get hung up on that anyway. So we're gonna go look at some bars and ledges and stuff like that, do a little bit of scanning, see if we can find a little school of bass. But we're gonna, you know, we're gonna try some shallow stuff too. We may run into the back of the bays and flip some bushes and stuff, but I don't want to get too hung up doing that, because you can burn a day up really quick doing that. So see what happens. All right, folks, I've been doing some idling, and I just found a couple of small schools of bass on this bar. So we're gonna get up there. I tied on some different baits. I got the Yamamoto Uni, I got like a big minnow, Carolina rig, got a 3/4 ounce football jig, and I got a big worm on there. And see if we can generate a bite or two on these fish. Yeah. There's a carp. Got him. Uni. Nice. Look at that, guys. Ah, nice fish. How about that, guys? That. Oh, Yamamoto Uni in the grill. That was fun, man. There's just a pretty significant group of solid fish down there. There you go. The urchin bait is the latest craze, man. This Yamamoto Uni. It's a good one, 17 millimeter. I just got it on a 3/0 Nico hook. Got that little jewel Frico system, and that is a blast. I think they're gonna have these back in stock. These things are really hard to find right now, any kind of urchin bait. But from what I've told, Yamamoto's supposed to be having some of these in stock, so look for it at baits.com. But that's a catfish, ain't it? That's a damn catfish. That is definitely a catfish. He's rolling. Do not want to lose my stuff. Not that big of a catfish though. Manageable. Got him. Got him. 7-inch minnow. Yep. Really nice smallmouth. Got him. Here we go. Solid smallmouth. That was a 7-inch minnow, man. Threw it off. That's the first fish I've ever caught on 7-inch minnow. Nice, good, solid 3+ pound smallmouth. Woo, we found him. Got him. We got him. Little bass. I hate it though. Another one on the uni. Starting to like this bait. They're just kind of sneaking up off the bottom and sucking it in. It's fun. Got him. The uni. Another one on the uni. There we go. Small keeper. I'll take them though. That is absolute fun. So let me tell you a little bit about this setup. So Yamamoto Uni, and get this fish back in the water real quick. Man, this thing pegs them pretty good. Don't want to lose this thing because I've only got 2 of them. Here we go, decent fish. So what we've got here is this is I believe it's a 3/0 VMC weedless Nico hook. And I've got the Jewel, it's the Frico rig. If you haven't seen the Frico rig, check it out. It's a pretty cool weight system. So it's like a nail weight, but on the front, it's got a little hole in here, and you can slide your hook through that hole, and it holds it steady. So you don't have to worry about it. You can even put a bobber stop on the front of that if you're worried about it, but you just kind of skin hook some of that uni. And so far, haven't had any issues with it coming off. We're throwing it on 14 pound. This is, man, I'm nervous. This is a Sunline Sniper, and I got a nick in this line, that catfish I just caught. And we're throwing it on this is a spinnerbait rod. This is a Virtus 7'2" medium heavy fast. This is the Red Diamond series. But spinnerbait rod, something with some tip, you know. You don't need a really, really heavy duty rod, and just got to lose an old tournament pro. But, you know, I'm snapping, kind of working this thing like a jerk bait. Just think of it as a jerk bait. I've got an 1/8 ounce weight in here, and you know, most of these fish are up there in like 10 to 12, something like that. So it's a slow sink, you know, it takes a little bit to get it down there, but that's kind of what you want. Kind of the beauty of this thing is when you hit it, it doesn't come far really far, you know, it doesn't move forward really, really fast. These tentacles kind of slow it down, and it pulses. You know, they used to have like the dice baits that had the spinnerbait skirt stuff. Well, those fold down. This kind of holds its shape, and man, they really get it. It seems like they're getting it really, really good when they commit to it. But I'm gonna get out there, try to do it again. Oh, I missed him. Got him. Man, they're eating this thing. Here we go. Look at that. I mean, that's how you want them to eat it. Don't mess around. God, that's a catfish though. Yeah. Damn catfish. Oh, it is a catfish. I knew better than that. Damn it. It's a little one at least. At least it's a little one. I knew better than to set up on this stupid thing. You settle your butt down. Yeah, I hear you. God. Damn catfish. Got him. Little bass. Little small jaw. It's acting like it. Yes. God, these are freaking catfish kills. I gotta get out of here. Okay. They're all the same size, too. I think I can actually grab you, though. Or not. Got him. Got him. On the Uni. Nice smallmouth. Look at that. Good smallmouth on the Uni. Things are mean, man. The old Uni, man. Shake and bake, baby. They like this thing. It's called catfish, smallmouth, largemouth. It's a nice one. There he is. Jig fish. Nice. Decent fish. All right. Catching them on the old little rump finesse jig. Nice. I mean, so hit it on the fall. Get up in here. Small keeper on the jig. Slid back in this little bay, close out the day, and we're getting some bites. Some fry garters up here too. Wow. I'm gonna get some bites now. I'm telling you what, man. I'm getting a lot of bites on a rig bite. Another bite. This bank is loaded with fish. I knew that was gonna happen. You don't know, yeah. You don't blow it. They're up there feeding. Got him. Small jaw. No, that's largy. There we go. Little run for that jig on this point. That's gonna wrap it up, folks. Hey, day one, you know, it was fun. We didn't get to fish but about half of a day. Get this fish in the water. Because of the storms, but man, that Yamamoto Uni, kind of digging that thing. Caught some fish on it, caught some catfish, love that thing. Catfish, absolutely love that thing. But so do bass, that was fun. Taking out a new bait and getting some feedback on it. So that's all I got for you. We're gonna have another couple days of fishing down here, practicing for that BFL that's coming up this weekend. So thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Till next time. Water temps were, let me see what they are actually. $82. I got 82 degree water temps and pulling about 60. So yeah, it was just kind of, you know, we caught some fish out on main river bars and then some of those bars that come across the bays, that kind of stuff. But ended up the day back here in a cove, just kind of relaxing. We got to make that little run. Until next time.